Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nunez is there to put it away for route number 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Justin Smoke would be next. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Got him. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Jaime Garcia is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0. 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moreland is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And if you look at the team defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow, what an impressive job of hitting right there. They went with the slider on the outer half, but it came back just enough for him to drive it down the line just inside the pole for a home run. You don't see a home run like that too often.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1.
That's in time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Travis towards second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. The head-to-head line against Garcia, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Devers Stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's a second-year big leaguer. 2 out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. On, he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So striding in, Aaron Altair. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Nunez on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Russell Martin now, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Nunez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Travis.
Ready for another chance? Devin Travis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pilar stands at second with 2 gone. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Miss just out in front of that fastball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Altair. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Red Sox leave one. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So here's the cleanup hitter. Justin Smoke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Bogarts comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And another foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tulowitzki aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Russell Martin now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Martin is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kevin Pillar is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw won't get him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ramirez will head for second. And the throw in gets away from him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One ball, one strike to count. Right over the middle, knee high.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ramirez on second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Way in front of that fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to the right. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Altair facing back, and it's off the green monster. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Aaron Altair would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now in the box, Aaron Altair, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. 1 run scores. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Boston after this. Matt Barnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap and clear.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High pop up. Smoke over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. All even at 5 apiece. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the air to straightaway right. Nunez has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Blue Jays go down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Luis Avilan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Luis Avilan.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Left fielder is Moreland.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Smoke goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple of feet off the bag.
Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Joaquin Soria enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Stepping in for the Jays, Aaron Altair. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 5. Tommy Kingley will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped him up. Smoke near the first base bag. 1 out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses inside. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Turned on down the line. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he'll make it to third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Zunino takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Russell Martin now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Nunez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now batting, Devin Travis. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So the two-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Travis, the runner at first, with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 0 for 7.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now a slurve taken for a strike, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And it's a base hit, and just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Oh, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next.
The 3-1. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold it in this thing.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. A winning run at first with nobody out. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball is going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Last strike now for the Red Sox. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a relay home, and he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the 1-run margin stands.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Luis Avilan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Luis Avilan. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Heath Hembry. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.